你好，很高兴在 Mandarin Time Video Lesson 见到你。今天我们学习一个新的 level， 汉字4，第一课 Chapter 1。今天的第一个 new word 生词是图书馆。图书馆 means library。之前我们已经学过了图这个字。We learned it in 地图。地图 means map. And 书 means book. 我们也学过馆这个字。In 宾馆。宾馆 means hotel. So 馆 itself means a place. So a place full of books. That is 图书馆 library. Now let's take a look of the writing here. So this is 图. We have a big square outside and the character 冬 inside. 冬 has the meaning of winter. And this is 书. And this is 馆. So here, 馆 has the radical 石字旁, which we also have it in the character 饭. Okay, now it's your turn to write them down. 图书馆 Perfect! Now let's have the third watch. And this time, please pay attention to the order of the strokes. Perfect! So 图书馆 means library. And next word is 词典. 词典 means dictionary. 词 in ancient China means the words for an order. So here we have the image that a person is issuing orders. And here the radical is 言字旁, which means to talk or to say something. We have the same radical in the characters 说 and 话. And this 词 in 词典 it means words. Now let's take a look of 典. 典 in ancient China means important documents, so people use two hands to hold it. Here is the image which can help you to memorize this word. Okay, now let's take a look of the writing here. So this is 词. First, we have 言字旁, and then 司, 公司的司. And this is 典. So here, two dots. They originate from hands. Okay, now it's your turn to write it down. 词典.非常好. Now let's watch again. This time, please have a quick self-check. Perfect. So we also can find 词典 in the library, right? 我们可以在图书馆里看到词典. So if you want to borrow it, how can you say that in Mandarin? So for borrow, we use 借, and also to lend, it is of the same character. Before, we have already learned 错. 错 means wrong. We learned 错 in 不错, not bad. So for 借, we just remove the radical here, and then add a single person radical. So we have 借, which means to borrow, as well as to lend. Now, let's take a look of the writing here. So first, single person radical. And then, for the lower part, we have the character 日。Okay, now could you please write down 借 by yourself? 非常好。So if we want to say to borrow a book, we say 借书。To borrow money, 借钱。Good. If you borrow something, you need to return it. So for return, we say 还。Before, we have already learned this character with the pronunciation 还。还 means still, right? So here we have the pronunciation 还。还 means to return. The writing is quite simple here. Let's take a look. So first we have the character 不 and then we have the radical 走之底. Okay, now could you please write down 还? Perfect. So please pay attention here. We write 不 first and then the radical. Now let's have some exercise. So for example, this girl, she is reading a book in the library. How can we say that in Mandarin? She is reading a book in library. 她在图书馆看书. Okay, now could you please write down this sentence? 她在图书馆看书. Perfect. Now let's have a check. 她在图书馆看书. Okay, so if she wants to borrow a dictionary, I want to borrow a dictionary. 我想借一本词典. How to write down this sentence? 非常好. Now let's have a check. So here, 我想借一本词典. Here, 本 is the measure word for book. And how can we say he is returning the book in the library? 非常好, we say 他在图书馆还书. Could you please write down this sentence? 他在图书馆还书. Perfect. Now let's have a check. 他在图书馆还书. He is returning the book to the library. Okay, now let's move on to the next word. 会议. 会议 means meeting or conference. Before, we have already learned this 会. Now, let's take a look of 议 here. So, 议 is composed by two parts. We have 言字旁, which we have learned before, right? 言字旁 means to say something or to talk. And on the right part, we have the character 议. 议 means meaning. So, we say something meaningful during a meeting. That is 会议. Now, let's take a look of the writing here. So, this is 会. We have 人 and also the character 云. And this is 议. We have 言字旁, a dot, and a cross. 非常好. Now, could you please write down 会议? Perfect. Now let's watch again, and please have a quick self-check. 会议 meeting. Have a meeting. 开会. And if the meeting is over, we say 结束. 结束 itself can be a verb. It means to end or to finish. Before, we have already learned this 结. 这是结婚的结. Do you still remember 结婚? 非常好, to marry. And And let's take a look of 树 here. 树 originates from the image of a bundle of wood. Let's take a look of the change of this character here. Okay, so both 结 and 树 has the meaning of to conclude. So for 结束, it means to end or to finish. Now let's take a look of the writing here. So this is 结, a silk radical, and 是, also 口. This is 树. We just simply add a square, or we say a 口 on the character 木, right? Okay, now could you please write down 结束 by yourself? "非常好." Now let's watch again. And this time, please pay attention to the order of the strokes. Perfect. 结束 to end, to finish. So if you want to say the meeting ends, 会议结束了. Okay, now let's move on to the next word. 忘记. 忘记 means to forget. Let's take a look of 忘 here. 忘 is composed by two parts. So for the upper part, it is the character 忘. 忘 has the meaning to lost. And the lower part is the character 心. If you lost something you memorized, that is 忘记. So for 记, we've learned it in the character 记得. 记 also has the meaning of memory. So we put 忘 to forget and 记 together, which means 忘记. Now let's take a look of the writing here. So this is 忘. We have 忘 and 心. And this is 记. We have 言字旁 and 己. 自己的己. Okay, now could you please write down 忘记 by yourself? "非常好." Now let's watch again. And this time, please pay attention to the order of the strokes. Perfect. So I usually forget to turn off the light. For turn off, we say 关. 关 also has the meaning of to close. It is very simple to write. Two dots and the character 天. Could you please write down 关? 非常好. Okay, now let's watch again and have a quick self-check. So the opposite word of 关 is 开. 开 means to open. And we also learned 开 in the word 开车 and 离开. So now let's take a look of this action. How to say open the door in Mandarin? 非常好. We say 开门. And now could you please write down 关门? Perfect. 关门 to close the door. And what about this one? In English, we say turn off the light. And in Mandarin, we say 关灯. 灯 here means light or lamp. So 灯 is composed by two parts. On the left, we have the radical 火字旁, because in ancient China, people use the fire or the candle as their lights. While on the right, we have the character 丁, which helps for pronounce. Okay, now could you please write down 灯 by yourself? So first, we have the radical 火字旁, and then the character 丁. Quite simple, right? So to turn on the light, we say 开灯, and to turn off the light, we say 关灯. So another thing we can turn on or turn off is 空调. 空调 means air conditioner. So 空 itself has the meaning of empty, so it is composed by two parts. The upper part is 雪宝盖, which indicates the cave, while the lower part is 宫, which helps to pronounce. So here we have 空, and when we put 空 and 气 together, we get 空气, the air. And then let's take a look of 条 here. 条 is also composed by two parts. On the left, we have 言字旁, while on the right, we have the character 周. Okay, now let's take a look of the writing here. So this is 空, 雪宝盖, and 宫. Perfect. And we have 条, 言字旁, and 周. In the character 周, we have the character 土 and 口. Okay, now it's your turn to write down 空调. Very好. Now could you please watch again and have a quick self-check? Perfect. 空调, air conditioner. Last, let's take a look of this word, 地铁. So here, 地, we've learned it in 地图. 地图, map. And 地 itself means ground. So here we have 地. And the 铁 itself means metal. Now let's take a look of the writing here. So this is 地. We have the radical 土字旁 and the character 也. And this is 铁. We have the radical 金字旁 and the character 师. So both of these two words are composed by two parts, the left and the right. Now could you please write down 地铁? Very好. Now let's watch again. And this time, please have a self-check. Perfect. So to take the subway, we say 坐地铁. Okay, so these are all the words for this chapter. If you have any question, welcome to ask our teacher on class. And don't forget to do the review and the exercise. See you on next lesson. 再见。